It's a little less entertaining to watch now.
It's a work in progress. It'll still be funny, because trust me, that bad swing ain't going anywhere. Speaking of bad swings, no, I'm just playing. We got Craig Mad Dog Madron on the phone. He is the on-field announcer for the Akron Racers. They got a big weekend set coming up with the Dallas Charge, including a game on Monday that you'll be able to hear right here on 1590 WAKR. Craig, how you doing today, my man?
Real good, Bradley. Thank you for having me on.
Hey, no problem. We're glad you could join us, talk a little Akron Racers fast-pitch softball here. Now, I've been down to the one game we did a couple months ago. It's an exciting atmosphere for fast-pitch softball down there, and let me tell you, Craig, from what I saw, those ladies can play.
Oh, they can. It's professional softball. This is professional sports, Brad. This is the top of the line in women's fast-pitch softball.
And yeah, they definitely bring the heat. Watching them warm up, watching them throw around there, watching them play. They field the ball. They can wing it around. They know how to hit all of the things. How's the team playing? How's the record looking? What are you expecting to see from them here? Because they're about a little bit past the halfway point. What are you expecting to see from them for the rest of the season?
Well, right now they're 13-14. So they're just a notch under 500 ball. They're playing tonight, actually, and tomorrow night against the Dallas Charge, a team that they've throughout the season traditionally have been able to handle. The teams you have to watch out for are the first and second place, respectively, USSSA Pride and the Chicago Bandits. And they've got those 7 games left in the season with those teams. And occupying first and second place, those are the ones that they really need to focus on getting some wins against. So they just have to play well against those teams and try to, maintain a level of consistency throughout the rest of the season, and I think they'll be fine.
I totally agree with everything you just said there, Craig. They're going to be all right. They're going to be just fine. Some of the ladies that are on the team, they're really excellent players. Who were some of the ladies that you really enjoy watching play?
Well, on the defensive side, to me it begins and ends with Kelly Montalvo on third base, a 6-year veteran out of Alabama. She has been described by a multitude of people within earshot of me as a firecracker. And if you can imagine what a defensive firecracker looks like on third base, that describes Kelly Montalvo. She's a vacuum cleaner on third base, exhibits an amount of hustle that you just don't see in professional sports in any area, not just women's or professional softball. So Kelly is tremendous to watch. On the offensive side, it's been Taylor Schlopey all season. Their center fielder. She's a fifth-year veteran out of the University of Georgia, and the bat is just happening for her this season. She's been tremendous at the plate, batting .333 on the season, and leads the team with 6 home runs on the season and 15 RBIs. So she's just been a killer at the plate.
That's for sure. Whatever you do, don't tell her batting average. Really super suspicious about it. When we were doing our live broadcast there a few weeks back, we were lucky enough to have Taylor join us up in the booth, and we got to interview her, and we were talking back and forth, and she's like, well, whatever you do, don't ask me my batting average. And I'm just thinking, well, maybe, what, do you not know what it is? Do you, blah, blah, blah. She's like, I don't ever want to know. I'm super suspicious. And we were getting to talking, and before she got out of earshot, she was scared that I was going to say her batting average, so she covered her ears and ran away as far as possible. But definitely an excellent player. All the ladies out there, heck of a talent, all of them. So get down there.
The athletes are superstitious, Brad. If anybody, you know as well as anybody, man. They have their superstitions and they stick to them.
That's very true. You got to get down there. Check out the Akron Racers at the historic Firestone Stadium. You'll see Craig Mad Dog Madron while he's out there. Craig, while we got you on the phone, also want to talk a little bit about Joey Arrieta and her passion that she has for this game.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, when it comes to having passion for what you do and a passion for an organization and charity and community and athletics, Joey Arrieta embodies all of that. And she's out there every game. She's watching the team intently. Prior to the game, she's out there, dragging the field, getting the field ready, working with the field management staff, working with the operations people, and making sure every game goes off without a glitch, because she's very in tune to the fan experience down there at Firestone Stadium. And it's just when somebody at the top has that kind of passion for what they do and they roll their sleeves up and get involved the way she does, it kind of it's contagious to others, and others start to follow that lead, and it creates an air of of people wanting to do a good job to create an atmosphere in there that fans are going to come back to time and time again.
Craig, you were just mentioning it there, the fan atmosphere, the fan experience, what it's like at a Firestone Stadium Akron Racers game. Give us a little bit of a rundown, what it's like for you as you're getting the crowd pumped up and you start seeing these folks and some of the rabid fans. I know they got a great fan base, but for some of the folks that haven't had a chance to make their way down there to check out a game, let's fill in the folks and tell them what it's like out at a Racers game.
It's electric. I'm telling you, the stadium is in Firestone Park, which is celebrating its 100th anniversary. By the way, a little factoid for you there. Right there on Main Street, next to the big Bridgestone Tech Center building, and in Akron, and it's got about a 2,500 person capacity, and it's a very historic landmark place in Akron. Of course, they're going to be doing some renovation next year that you may have read about in the paper and on the news and heard about on the radio. And the experience for me down there, to answer your question, is electric.
Right.
I get out there, and I can't. But it's one of those things you can't believe that you get paid to do, because it's just so enjoyable to get out there every game, to be able to talk to those fans, to be able to get them pumped up, to watch their home team and really get ready to go. And I get to get out there and scream and talk about what we're going to do and really get these folks going. And when they respond to that with the positive energy that they do, it's just an absolute joy for me. So I do that, and then I host little games we have between innings for the kids and adults. We play trivia, we do obstacle courses, we do all that kind of thing, give away prizes, throw out peanuts from the peanut shop, we throw out dandy twisties, cheese twists and everything. It's just an absolute blast.
I want to figure out a way we can get a team together here at the Akron Radio Center and come down and have a charity game against the ladies. I know that they would beat us senseless, but it would be a good time, especially just to get out there and play on that field. It'd be amazing. We'll see if we can't work out some details on that. Craig, we appreciate you joining us so much here on the Average Sports Show. We know you're busy. You got a lot of things going on tonight, so we're going to let you get back at it. But again, thank you, my man, and we'll catch up with you again sometime throughout the season.
Hey, thank you, and I'm up here at Festa Italiano in Cuyahoga Falls on the riverfront.
Right.
I'll be down at the Racers game tomorrow night for their game against the Charge. And keep in mind, to all the fans and everybody who wants to go out to the game tomorrow night, it is half-price ticket night tomorrow night. So if you wanted to catch a game and are on a budget, make tomorrow night the
Cannot beat that. Craig, Mad Dog Madron, go check him out down at the historic Firestone Stadium and watching some Racers action this weekend. Craig, again, we appreciate it, my man. Thanks.
Thanks for having me on, Brad.
All right. You got to get down there and check out the Akron Racers fast pitch softball team. It's a good time. These ladies can really play. Want to remind you, though, this Monday, 1590 WAKR